That was really clever. So I really like that idea.
Check this out. Because there's no floor space again, down in here, my realtor is going to freak out.
What is up, you guys? Matt McKeever and Ryan Carr here again, and so we're coming from Ryan's tiny house. This is absolutely amazing. He's done it up to the nines. We'll give you a full tour and a Q&A, but I just want to say, as a minimalist, as like a fan of tiny homes, like this is what you see in magazines right now, what we're standing in. So Ryan, first of all, we kind of talked about it in another video, how you kind of stumbled upon this opportunity.
Yeah.
But before we show off the finished product, what did this look like? What sort of condition? Was someone living here?
Oh my God, dude. It was so bad. Somebody was living in it for like the last, as far back as we can see in records, it was always a home, always a single family home. When we took it over, there was a tenant here. He had been here for a number of years and the place had never been updated. And it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. The front door didn't even open all the way. And like, there was like, oh my God, it was just falling apart. It was just disgusting. So we were like, this is a cool opportunity. Let's make it look like what you see here and let's turn it over.
This is crazy. So was it the same layout?
Yeah, the layout didn't change. Layout didn't change. So it always had like this little loft opportunity. It was kind of accessed through a hatch at one time, and we'll see it in a minute.
Oh, wow.
The kitchen was always in this spot. The appliances, I don't even think he had a stove. Or he did have a stove, but it was like busted or something.
Yeah.
But the appliances were always on that side. The kitchen was always on this side, and the bathroom was always in the back. So we kept the same layout. Interesting.
I'm assuming though not much stayed other than the frame with this, just kind of looking around.
Yeah, I mean we did a ton of work here. We got new flooring, all new cosmetics, we got some new plumbing, the whole house has been fully rewired. We got some new doors and like new all over the place.
Yeah.
Like it was so neglected for so long that it's just, you know, you got to open it up and start again, and that's what we did.
And so this was your first tiny house, right?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Okay, so what sort of challenges did you come up against? Tiny house versus your average bungalow that you may be converting?
Yeah, so I mean, square footage, just having a crew working in a tiny house is very challenging. Yeah. It's like, it's hard.
You'd really have to time your trades because they literally can't work with each other in here.
Yeah, man, like my guys are really good at working cohesively with all the trades. My full-time staff versus the sub-trades.
Yeah.
And like, it gets tight. It's like, you know, putting 6 guys into a bachelor apartment, if you can imagine. Like, and everybody's painting and everybody's doing this and laying floor and stuff like that. It gets crazy. So yeah, timing is big. But other challenges that we had here was actually working with the city so that they would recognize what we had. Like, something that was really important was the house was built back in the 40s, from what we can tell based on newspapers that we found in the floorboards when we pulled it all apart.
Right.
And you know, like I said to the city, like, this house has been here longer than we've been alive put together. The person I was talking to, oh yeah, that makes sense, right? So working with the city was definitely a challenge for them to recognize what we had, right? And the lot lines and the severances and all that stuff that we went through, that was tough. You know, working in a small square footage, that was tough. Like, all of these things really changed the dynamic of the project, but I think in the end, you know, we end up with a really cool product that we're proud of.
It's amazing. So 253 square feet, you really kind of need to use every square inch of the space.
You do.
So did you design this yourself? Did you have help? Like, how did you make the decisions for everything?
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of the design work myself, just because that's what we do in the business, right? But I mean, I leverage my team, man. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think we should do, like, we got a barn door behind us. Do you think we should do a barn door or a pocket door or a French door or a swing door? What's going to be cool for the space? You know, stuff like this. I'm always asking other people and different designers, like, what's trendy right now? What's on point? We've got open concept shelving behind us. Yeah. Right? Do we need to have a full upper cabinet here? Well, no, not really. Yeah. People don't have that much stuff.
I feel like it'd look really boxy then, right?
That's right.
Much smaller.
Yeah. How many cups do you need? You need 4 cups. Right? Yeah. 1 in the wash, a couple on the thing for guests, and that's it. So
you're limited in who you can entertain with.
Yeah, it's not a family of 6 here.
Yeah.
Right?
So, okay, give us a breakdown. Maybe show some of your favorite features, or actually, let's just do a general tour. It shouldn't take that long.
Absolutely. So we'll start behind us. All new kitchen cabinets on the lowers. We got soft close drawers. Laminate countertop that gives that illusion of quartz or granite. Something we did down on this end with respect to the countertop.
I love this. Yeah.
Yeah. Up above me, we've got the loft, and we also have like a Willy Wonka ladder going here, kind of like what they had in the chocolate factory and the candy store. So this pulls out, and we've curved the countertop around the ladder so it fits into its own little niche, right? So countertop, cabinets, all black hardware, just looks kind of modern and trendy. Double sink because there's no dishwasher here, so you got both sides to that. Open concept shelving behind us, again, just to make the space feel bigger.
Yeah, even though it's such a small space, you still actually have all the functions.
It feels good, right? Yeah. Over on this side behind us, we've got all 24-inch appliances. So, believe it or not, to find a 24-inch stainless stove and fridge is a little bit more challenging than I would have expected. But yes, we did that. Nice open concept vent hood. We use a lot of glass wherever possible because you can see through it and it feels bigger. You can get like really cool stainless vent hoods that are boxy and they're trendy, but they're clunky in a space this big. So so we did that. So that's behind us. Again, barn door into the bathroom.
Great character, but also extremely functional for the space.
Yeah. And again, painted white, nice light colors in here so it doesn't feel too heavy, right?
Yeah.
In the bathroom, so what we have in this bathroom, the layout was roughly what the layout was when we bought the place, with a few minor changes, but overall this is where we fell. And behind me here, this is super cool. We had to get laundry in the space, right? It never had laundry, even though it was a single family home, it never had its own laundry. So I was trying to figure out, like, what are we going to do with laundry? We don't have a lot of room. Do we have to get something from an RV? Like, what are we going to do, right? So I found this one. It's by a company called Haier, H-A-I-E-R, and it's a washer-dryer combo unit. You don't even have to take the load out, right? So you don't need two appliances. And what's really cool is it doesn't necessarily heat the laundry. It dehumidifies the laundry. Oh, okay. So there's actually no vent.
Oh, wow.
It dehumidifies and pumps out the water.
Interesting.
Yeah, super cool for space saving. So we put that up on a shelf, and then you can see underneath here, we've got our little baby hot water tank.
Yeah.
Right, not a ton of space. We needed to have combo storage and combo hot water area. So again, that's what we did down there. And behind me here, trying to make use of all of the wall space possible. I found this in the States. I was on a recent road trip, and we were in a store, and I'm like, gosh, that would be really neat for a laundry rack. So that's what we did.
Perfect.
Picked it up. You can hang your laundry there, hang your towels and your robes for the shower. Multi-function piece. In behind us, generally speaking, I like to go with a bathtub in most of our units, just because it's good for functional purposes, but in this case, there's no room for a tub. So fully glassed enclosed shower, clear glass, just like the vent hood we were talking about out there, makes the space feel bigger, right? If it was opaque glass, it would be like, you'd feel closed in. So fully open concept here. Borderless mirror up on the wall. We could have gone with a real nice picture frame mirror, but again, the more mirrors you have, the more glass you have, the bigger the space feels, so we went with something without a border just for that specific purpose. And then just some nice decor, recently staged.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Thank you.
I love all the natural light.
Thanks.
Being able to get so much natural light, even just having the half door here, right? Having the full window over there, and obviously this little bay window is fantastic.
Yeah, it turned out good.
So walk us through what's going on in the living room.
Living room. Okay, so in this space, we'll start with this. This is kind of neat. So we've got all in-wall heaters in this house. There's no room for a full furnace, obviously, in 253. So
way too many square feet.
yeah. So everything is in wall. There's one in the bathroom as well, and then there's one here. Something that we also did underneath the breakfast bar nook here, we've built in a recess for an air conditioning unit for a window shaker.
That was really clever. So I really like that idea.
Check this out. Because there's no floor space again, down in here, window shaker spot.
Yeah, I love it. Really thinking long term for this property and either the buyer or tenants. Very common in tiny homes is you've got not a lot of floor space, but you've got lots of wall square footage. So how can you get stuff up and off the floor and make use of, you know, all of this? Like, you could do something really cool along that back wall, like this art piece, the AC unit, the in-wall heater, stuff like that. And so these in-wall heaters, are they electric heat? Electric, yeah, fully electric. Okay, and so what do we got going upstairs in the loft? Going upstairs, got the master bedroom. I'll pull out the ladder, yeah. Okay. So curious to see what it goes for. Yeah, dude, I am too. You definitely have to keep us posted. A lot of people have reached out and said, keep us in the loop as to what it goes for, because it's going to set precedent for the rest of the market. Absolutely. Right, like, if we have a little conversation after, the big thing about this house is that it's a tiny house, but it's not a tiny house on a trailer. Agreed. It's got its own tax roll, it's got its own services, it's all, like, it's a fucking real house. Yeah. Right, and that's the big thing. People say, oh, I want to build a tiny house. But, like, you can't have a trailer on a piece of land because it doesn't get taxed the same, right? It's all about taxes.
So, you ready?
Yep, we're all set.
Okay. All right. So, up here, again, recently staged. I'm going to hold that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll make sure.
Yeah, up here what we got, recently staged. They just did the bed. This is a full-size double bed. We got a real cool window. It actually kicks out kind of like a barn door.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's a new window. We didn't have room for a full swing window, so we had to make use of the space, and this was the best style that we could use to make use of that space. So all LED lighting. You can control all the lights from up top. Fully functioning smoke detector with strobes and all that stuff to keep the code compliant. And then over on this side, the same ladder. This is why we didn't put the ladder on wheels, so that we could swing it over for storage. Up here, we've got tiny home storage. Yeah, fully open, lots of space up here. Just like your basic real rough attic with insulation and stuff like that, but fully plywooded floor. Somebody could put some shelving up here and you know, use it for your golf clubs or use it for storage or use it for whatever you like. And again, it's got a light too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
My realtor is going to freak out. She's going to love this.
Guys, this is absolutely amazing. This is a one-of-a-time deal, a one-of-a-time opportunity. I just love the fact that Ryan was willing to share with us this interesting tiny house. We don't know what it's going to sell for right now, but you can bet I'm going to keep an eye out. I'll let you guys know on a future Matt McKeever show, or maybe we'll try and catch up with Ryan in the near future. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you liked this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and otherwise, Ryan, if people want to reach out to you, where's best where they can find you?
rwcarinvestment.com or Facebook. We update that pretty much daily.
Awesome. You'll find a link in the video description down below. Definitely jump over, check it out. You're not going to want to miss his future projects because they're probably also going to be amazing like this. So anyways, until next time, guys, remember, making money is a team sport. There's more than enough money in this world for us to all make it, but if you're not saving it, I mean, like, what's the point? Thanks, guys. Bye.